Welcome back to your mat and your Express Pilates class. We are going to cover a lot in this class. It's going to be less than 20 minutes. The goal is that you will get the most bang for your buck. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, so I want you to go ahead and come on over to your back side. We're going to roll all the way down here with the knees bent. I want you to reach your arms up to the ceiling. Relax your shoulders onto your mat. Feel length through your spine. We're just gonna get right into it today. This is our warm up, but we're gonna dive in. We're gonna exhale, bring the chin to the chest, roll up, and just get your hands to where they're hovering over your knees. Inhale, bring it back. Exhale, and back. It is a chilly morning here, so I am like, let's do this. Let's move. Let's warm up our bodies. Exhale and inhale. Let's go for 4. Use that exhale to bring your body forward. 3, and then control it back to the mat. 2. On 1, I want you to stay here, pause here, and give me little reaches up and down. 8, 7, 6. Keep planting your feet onto your mat. 4, 3, 2, 1, and take it all the way down. Take a nice deep breath in here. Keep your hands reaching for the sky. Bring your feet in a little bit closer to your seat and exhale to begin to peel your spine off of the mat, coming up into bridge. On the inhale, I just want you to extend your arms all the way back, feeling that tail drag to the mat, feeling that beautiful stretch through your spine. Exhale, bring the arms over the shoulders. Inhale, reach it back as you float the spine down one bone at a time. Exhale up and down. One more like this just to wake up our spine. Roll it all the way down. And on this one, we're coming all the way up and we're staying up here. Pause here. Turn your palms to face each other. And as you inhale, I want you to open your arms. Allow your bum to just drop straight to the mat. Exhale, press up and like you're hugging a giant tree right in front of you. Inhale, the hips drop. It's a straight hinge. We go down and up. Down, really squeezing the bum at the top. I like to think about pulling myself towards my heels rather than pushing into my neck. We've got 4, 3, 2, and pause 1. So keep the fingertips connected. We're gonna inhale, drop an inch, reach the arms back. Exhale, press it up. Drop an inch, reach the arms back. Getting a little bit of mobility in our shoulders here. Drop the hips just an inch. Exhale back. Reach the arms. Drop just an inch. Not going far. Glutes are basically staying on the whole time, which I'm sure you're going to feel. We've got 2 more. 1 more. Lower that spine down slow and with control. Go ahead and open your feet about the width of your mat. Take an inhale here. Reach the arms all the way overhead. We're going into a roll up, but I'm going to add a little combination here. So we exhale, come all the way up, but instead of just reaching forward like our traditional roll up, we're going to reach towards one leg. So I want you to rotate towards me, reach towards that one foot for saw. Come back to center, roll it all the way down, and we go again. Exhale, rotate to the opposite leg, reach for saw, come back to center, and all the way down. Exhale, reach, center, and roll it down. Reach, and center, and take it down. Rotate. Find center and roll it down with control. Up, rotate, find center, roll it down. Last 2. Waking everything up here. 1 more. Bring it center, and instead of rolling down, cross your ankles and roll up onto your knees. So we're gonna give you a little bit of mobility work here in your hips and your knees. I want you to have your toes tucked on the mat. So we're actually working that flexibility in our feet. Try to get right onto the ball of your foot so it's not just up on your tippy toes. From here, you're gonna just wrap one fist with the opposite hand. You're gonna inhale, tap your hips to your heels. As you exhale, we're gonna curl the pelvis under as we press up. So it's like a little seated squat. We go down, curl, press, down, curl, press, good. Down, curl, you got it. Down, curl, and up, down. Really opening the fronts of your hips here. That's what that curl does. It opens up those hip flexors, opens up that psoas. It's really good for our bodies. And we're firing up the glutes to press us forward, also waking up through those quads. One more. Down, tuck, press, and pause. Now come onto the tops of your feet, so just releasing your toes. Reach the arms out in front, and as you inhale, I want you to hinge straight back, long line. Exhale, press forward. Inhale, straight back, long line. We're gonna add the arms in just a moment. So we go back and exhale. On this one, we add the arms. Keep them forward here. Reach it back. But as we come up, we get taller and those arms reach by our ears. We go back. Exhale. Feeling those quads turn on to stabilize. Core is really strong here so that we don't collapse in the low spine. What you may feel is this tendency to want to break in the back. Keep the abs engaged as you lean back. It'll help. It'll save your back. Here we go. 3 and 2. Reach it back. Abs are firm. Just because you're not doing a specific abdominal exercise doesn't mean you're not working those abs. Believe me, all of Pilates works those abs. Bring your hands down, and I want you just to tip over to one side. So we come on down. Opposite leg is nice and long here on our mat. Take an inhale, place one hand to your hip, and as you exhale, float that leg up and down. You got it. Little side kneeling. So good for the side of our glute. Doesn't get a lot of love, but in Pilates, it's a major focus. We've got 4. Lift. 3. A little higher than you think you can. 2. One more. Pause. Pulse that leg for me. We go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. You're not done. Bend your knee. Bring it in. Round your body into a tiny little curled shape. Inhale. Open it all up. Big stretch. Exhale. Tuck. Round. Inhale. Open and extend, coming into kind of that star shape from Pilates. Exhale. Inhale. Open it all up. And exhale. Rounding. Inhale. Opening. One more. Exhale. Round. Inhale. Open. Pause it here. Bend your knee and let's see if we can make the transition. We pop up. Ooh, almost didn't make that one. And we come to the other side. So just tipping over. Extend the leg. Find that kneeling position first. Hand to hip. Exhale, we press it up. A lot happening here. So much good stuff happening. Watching that we're not caving or rounding through our chest and our shoulders. We've got 5 and 4. Squeeze through the side of that hip and glute. 2, one more. Hold it here, pulse it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knee, bring it in, round down into your little shell position. Inhale, open and extend. Exhale. So we're getting a stretch, but we're also getting this dynamic movement. When we need a quick workout, we need it to be effective, right? So we want to move on our mat, but we don't want to waste the time. So these combination movements can really help us get the most bang for our buck when we're short on time. One more. Reach it out, pause it here. Reach it out, hold it here, bend the knee. Exhale, come all the way up. And we landed it. Good job. All right, let's go ahead and come down onto our mat on your stomach. So we're lying prone. I want you to take your hands, stack one palm on top of the other, and place your forehead on the back of those hands. Shoulders are relaxed, neck is long, legs are long, and they're open about hip distance apart here. As you exhale, fire up through the legs, reach out through the toes, draw the belly in away from your mat. Inhale, feel the length in your body, and then exhale, we float the legs off of the mat. Inhale to tap. Exhale. And inhale, tap. Really highlighting through that posterior core of our body. So we're getting glute, we're getting hamstring, really working through that back chain of muscles that we need for healthy posture, healthy alignment. Really reach long through those legs. Probably you can go longer than you think you can. Your knees are always, I see it all the time, but knees always tend to be a little bit bent like that. Reach it out, straighten through those kneecaps. So you've got 3, 2, 1 more. Pause it here. Now take your palms underneath your shoulders. Inhale. I want you to press up just halfway. Elbows are still bent. Exhale, lower yourself down. My palms are right under my shoulders. So I've got the fingers wide spread here, chest open. Exhale, press up halfway and down. Now what I want you to feel here is weight in your hands. Push into those hands. I want to fire up through your tricep. I want us to feel the work in our arms, pressing away from that mat. Really push it away. Keep the connection in your legs that we just had. Long through those legs. Strength through those legs. Do not give up there. Stay with it. Elbows are tucked in close to your body. And exhale down. 3 to go. Push that mat away. And 2. 1 more. Pause here. I want you to go down an inch and up an inch. 8. 7. Shoulders down. 5. 4. Belly in. 3. Feel those triceps. 2. 1 more. Take it down. Press it all the way up. Big stretch. Draw that chest forward. And go ahead and bend it all the way down. Push yourself up, coming onto your hands and your knees. We are almost done. You've done a lot. You've moved around. You've warmed up your body. We are ready for a nice full plank. But before we get there, let's go ahead and tuck our toes, press ourselves up into our up stretch. Or in yoga, they like to call it downward facing dog. Take an inhale, lift the tail high. Think about sinking the heels to the mat. Take a moment here and just pedal through the feet if that feels good. Just trying to ease the hamstrings. Bring the heels back towards the mat. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, draw the belly in, round your spine. As you come forward, past those arms. Inhale. Lift and bring it back. Exhale, curl the belly, round the spine. Press onto your tippy toes, coming forward past those arms. Inhale, lift and lengthen back. Exhale, really coming into almost like a cat stretch, rounding the back, pushing that mat away. And inhale. 4 to go. Reaching it forward. Lift and take it back. 3. Use that breath to move the joints. Inhale. 2 more. Rounding, rounding, rounding. Scoop that belly. And then find that flat back in your up stretch. 1 more. Pause. Hold. 3, 2. Press it all the way up. And come onto your knees. Reach back on your mat. Let the head rest. Take a couple of deep breaths in. Exhaling through your mouth. Slow and steady. 1 more time. Exhaling everything out. Slowly rebuild your spine all the way up, 1 bone at a time. And I want you just to sit here for a moment. Sit comfortably. If you want to sit crisscross, that's totally fine. Take an inhale. Exhale slowly, coming back into that parasympathetic nervous system. It's always so important to do that. Inhale. Exhale it all out. Good. And you are done. Thank you so much for joining me for this session. And if you like this, would you go ahead and like and subscribe? It really helps me out when you do that. And if there's other content that you'd like to see in the future, go ahead and drop a note in the comment below, and I'd love to hear your thoughts. I will see you back here on your mat for another one really soon.